Namaste everyone, I am your co-host Shawnee ma'am. Welcome to your favorite learning channel. The topic for today's video is vitamins and deficiency diseases. So we have all heard the term vitamins. So today at first we will be defining this term vitamins and then we will also study what are the different diseases caused by the deficiency of different vitamins. Okay. So first we will be defining the term vitamins. So vitamins are basically chemicals. They are chemicals that are required, okay? They are needed or are required in smaller amounts or smaller quantities for the proper functioning, for the proper functioning of the body, okay? Now, these vitamins are divided into two categories. Okay, so we can say that there are two categories of vitamins. So let's see what are these two categories. One is water soluble vitamins and the other category is fat soluble vitamins. Okay, so water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and vitamin C, whereas the fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. Okay, so these fat soluble vitamins, they reach toxic levels when they are consumed in much larger quantities than actually required. Okay, so we need to consume or intake vitamins in smaller quantities only. Now let's see what are the deficiency diseases caused by different vitamins. So first we will begin with vitamin A. Vitamin A is scientifically known as retinol and its deficiency causes night blindness. Night blindness causes inability or difficulty in visualizing objects under dim light or low intensity light. So the food sources from which we can obtain vitamin A is yellow fruits, carrots, etc. And vitamin A is important or is required for a healthy vision. Next one is vitamin B1. Vitamin B1 is also known as thiamine and its deficiency causes beriberi. Okay, so beriberi has several symptoms like it leads to pain in limbs, fatigue, etc. Then the food sources from which we can obtain vitamin B1 is seafood, green vegetables, etc. Okay, and this vitamin B1 is important for the maintenance of proper digestive system. The next vitamin is vitamin B2, which is also known as riboflavin, and its deficiency causes ariboflavinosis. Okay, so in ariboflavinosis, the person suffering from this disease develops sores in the mouth. And the food or dietary sources that include or that contain vitamin B2 includes peas, beans, cereals, etc. And this vitamin B2 is required for a healthy metabolism. Then the next vitamin is vitamin B3, which is also known as niacin, and its deficiency causes pellagra, okay, that leads to diarrhea, inflamed skin and mouth sores. And the food sources that contain vitamin B3 includes peanuts, tomato, potato, etc. Okay, and this vitamin B3, it is required for normal functioning of the heart and our nervous system. Next up, we will be discussing about vitamin B9. Vitamin B9 is known as folic acid, and the deficiency of this vitamin causes anemia, okay, that leads or in which the blood doesn't have enough RBCs. So the food sources that contain vitamin B9 includes green leafy vegetables, okay, and vitamin B9 is required for proper functioning of the brain. Then we'll be talking about vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is also known as cobalamin, and the deficiency of cobalamin causes pernicious anemia. Okay, so here there is decrease in RBCs, okay, in pernicious anemia. Then the food sources that contain vitamin B12 includes eggs, milk, etc. And vitamin B12 is required for the formation of hemoglobin, okay, which is the red pigment present in our blood. Next we will be discussing about vitamin C, that is also known as ascorbic acid, okay. So ascorbic acid deficiency or vitamin C deficiency causes the disease scurvy that leads to bleeding of gums. And vitamin C can be obtained from food sources like citrus fruits, and this vitamin is required for the growth and repair of tissues. Next vitamin is vitamin D, and it is also known as calciferol. Vitamin D deficiency causes rickets, and this is caused in children, that leads to softening and weakening of the muscles. Vitamin D can be obtained from food sources like butter, fish liver oil, etc. And it can also be obtained from sunlight. When we get exposed to the sunlight, our body starts making vitamin D by itself. Okay, and vitamin D is required for maintaining healthy bones. Then we will be discussing about vitamin E, that is also known as tocopherol, and the deficiency of this vitamin causes allergies in the skin allergy and impotency. Okay, so the food sources from which we can obtain this vitamin includes green vegetables. Okay, and this vitamin E is required for, or it helps in protection from damage from the harmful substances. Then the final vitamin that we are going to mention here is vitamin K, which is also known as phylloquinone, and its deficiency causes hemorrhage. Okay, here there is release of blood from broken blood vessels, and the food sources that contain vitamin K includes spinach, cabbage, etc. And vitamin K plays a role in the clotting of blood. Okay, so now we will quickly revise the things that we have studied. So we studied about the vitamins. Okay, so the definition of vitamins is that they are the chemicals that are required in small quantities for proper functioning of our body. So there are two categories of vitamins. One is water soluble vitamins, that includes vitamin B and C, and the other category is fat soluble vitamins, that includes vitamin A, D, E and K. Then we studied about different deficiency diseases caused by different vitamins. So we saw that vitamin A, that is retinol, causes night blindness. So vitamin A can be obtained from the food sources like yellow fruits, carrots, etc. And vitamin A is required for healthy vision. Then we saw that vitamin B1 or thiamine causes beriberi. It can be obtained, that is vitamin B1 can be obtained from food sources like seafood, green vegetables, etc. And vitamin B1 is required for the maintenance of proper digestive system. Then vitamin B2 or riboflavin deficiency caused ariboflavinosis. Vitamin B2 can be obtained from food sources like peas, beans, cereals, etc. And this vitamin is required for proper metabolism. Then the deficiency of vitamin B3 or niacin cause pellagra. This vitamin can be obtained from food sources like peanuts, tomato, potato, etc. And this vitamin is required for normal functioning of our heart and the nervous system. Then we studied about the vitamin B9 or folic acid, whose deficiency caused anemia. So this vitamin can be obtained from food source like green leafy vegetables, and this vitamin, that is vitamin B9 or folic acid, is required for proper functioning of our brain. Then the deficiency of vitamin B12 or cobalamin causes pernicious anemia. This vitamin can be obtained from eggs, milk, etc. And this vitamin is required for the formation of hemoglobin. Then the deficiency of vitamin C or ascorbic acid causes scurvy. Vitamin C can be obtained from citrus fruits, and this vitamin is required for growth and repair of the tissues. Then the deficiency of vitamin D or calciferol causes rickets in children. Vitamin D can be obtained from food sources like butter, fish liver oil, etc. It can also be obtained from sunlight, that is when we expose our bodies to sunlight, our body starts making vitamin D. Okay, and vitamin D is required for maintaining healthy bones in our body. Then the deficiency of vitamin E or tocopherol causes allergies in the skin and impotency. Vitamin E can be obtained from food sources like green vegetables, and this vitamin is required or it helps in protecting from damage from the harmful substances. Then the final vitamin is vitamin K or phyloquinone, whose deficiency causes hemorrhage. It can be obtained from food sources like spinach, cabbage, etc. And this vitamin is required for clotting of the blood. Okay, so I hope you all would have got some great insights by watching today's video. Please do not forget to like and share the video. Till then, thank you for watching.